Show. Glenn Macnow is going to join us in about 10 minutes or so. Talk about the Birds tonight. Football is here. Now, speaking of football, you got a big event coming up, Wolf. I guess it's technically outside of the baseball stadium, but you guys are out there on the 27th of August with JusticeRescue. You got a big deal going on, right?
Yeah, it's Citizens Bank Park. We have sponsors. It's sponsored by Pet Plus Naturals, VCA Animal Hospitals, and, of course, the Gas Guzzlers Car Club. We have over 250 cars that are going to be on site there. A lot of events for the kids, a lot of activities for adults, and it's free to come in.
Can you bring your dogs out or no?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We're going to have special dog pools there so they can cool down, making sure that they're not overheating. And it's going to be a good time, so everybody come.
So what's the latest going on with JusticeRescue? I mean, we always talk about it, but it's hot. Like, I walked around for about an hour down here, and it's muggy, it's hot. I mean, I'm guessing you're seeing a lot of people still leaving their dogs out, and you have to go in and save the day, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. Usually this time of year, people have learned not to leave their dogs in cars, and dogs, left outside without any kind of shelter, and we're still responding all the time. And the heat's been so bad, a dog can die within a matter of minutes, and it's happening.
And this sounds ridiculous, but like I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt today, and I usually wear a long sleeve shirt when I go walk in the heat, either with my dog or around. Just to see how hot it actually is, because if it's hot to me, then imagine how hot it is to a dog who's basically wearing a fur coat, right? So,
yes.
and listen, I'm not like an educator about animal wellness or anything like that, but I can tell you that, that's a good gauge of it, to, wear something long sleeve if you're hot, and when the second you start getting hot, maybe it's time to bring the dog in because the dog is going to be really hot.
Yeah, one of the most common failures as well is you're wearing shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're walking on that hot concrete and hot pavement, it can do damage to your dog's feet pads very, very quick.
Sure.
And, we've seen them to where it's actually pulled the skin right off the pads.
It's amazing. And we're talking with Wolf from JusticeRescue. They do great things. Now, you've got some adoptions. We've talked about it. I need to bring Luther out to the sprawling JusticeRescue estate. Now, where are you guys actually located?
Spring City, Chester County.
So you're in Chester County, and I went out there, I guess, a couple of months ago. I need to bring Luther out there and go meet some of these dogs. The dogs I see on your Facebook, though, I've seen some Shelties, I think, recently that are adorable little puppies. I've seen some Beagles on there. But you guys regularly are adopting out dogs, and I'm guessing the numbers are very good.
Yeah, they are. We actually have record high adoptions at this point, partially due to us being on the show each week. There's a lot more people that are recognizing the work that we're doing and coming out and adopting dogs from us. And, like you said, we have everything from a small puppy to an adult senior. We have different breeds, different behaviors that will fit about any home that needs a dog.
When I see some of the stories, I see, this little guy was wandering around with his litter mates. I'll see that written. So do you guys literally just see a bunch of puppies out on the street and pick them up? Is that how it works?
Well, what we do is we generally find with the stray, the pregnant mother running around trying to get food. And what we do is once we capture the mother, then we actually do some cool things to try to make sure that we're finding where the puppies are at. Because to try to chase her, that's not going to happen. She's going to run away from the puppies. So one of the new things that we've done over the last year that has been very successful is we actually, once we have the mom on the leash and we feed her and she's comfortable, we pull up our phones and we go on YouTube and play puppies crying.
And see if they...
And there's been many times that the mom will lead us right to the puppies, whether it be under a barrel, under, car.
How does that work? So you play the puppies crying sound, and how does that spur her? She just starts looking for her dogs?
Yeah, she starts going for them. She thinks it's like her puppies that are crying for her.
That's amazing.
It is. And I tell you what, to go blocks and blocks and following her, and, generally you'll start to know whether you're going to start to get these puppies or not because the frantic, like the mom starts to be frantic when she hears the puppies crying.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know when you're getting close to pulling on the leash and you're almost running, and then when you come over to have a pile of puppies there, it's just it's one of the best feelings in the world.
And when's the last time you've done that?
2 weeks ago.
And was that the Shelties that you found, or?
No, they were actually Corgi mixes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you been able to adopt any of them, or are they still in the process of?
The mom's still in the process.
Mm-hmm.
They both need medical care. Mom and one of the other ones are pretty scared.
Mm-hmm.
So they need some rehabilitation. But we have what's great is we've actually been able to adopt out a lot of our longer term dogs.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, some of them that were abused very badly, and that doesn't make them bad dogs. There's some that need rehabilitation.
And some people are just
socialization.
turned off by the idea of having like a 4 or 5-year-old dog because they want to have a dog from the time it's a puppy or whatever. But like those are the type of people that I think are really great heroes. The people that will adopt the 5, 6, 7-year-old dog. I've seen stories on your Facebook about, the owner just couldn't take care of the dog anymore, and it's a 10-year-old dog.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that. You're a 10-year-old dog. You've lived with the same family forever. They let you go, and then then what? Then you're just left to rot? And, I don't think I'd have the ability to take on a 10-year-old dog, but the people that do are real heroes when it comes to that, too.
Yeah. There are some circumstances out there where people can't keep them. We do everything we can. If it's a financial means, medical, or, just supplying them dog food. There's some people that when the dog gets that age, they want to trade them in. We've actually had people try to trade older dogs in for newer ones. And you know how strict we are with adoptions.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So Amazon, they can still go to Amazon and to help you guys out there with the wish list, right?
Yes. On our Facebook, you can go on to Justice Rescue. Our Amazon wish list is on there. Those that merchandise purchased from the Amazon list goes directly to the dogs that are in our sanctuary care, which I believe is important to mention. Is that's what we do. A lot of people here are best friends out in Utah. They're pretty large, and they keep approximately about 150 sanctuary dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for our organization, we have anywhere from 50 to 60 dogs that are in sanctuary care that need rehabilitation, and some of them we have. I think the last count was 10 dogs in our care that will be with us forever. They've just had that much abuse, and we provide them love, and we have employees that take care of them playing in pools right about now, probably
That's
as we
great.
talk cooler than us.
Sure, that's great. So you can go to Facebook and get the details and see some of these adoptable puppies. Justice-Rescue.com is the website as well.
That's right.
And the big event is coming up August 27th. One more time, the details on that.
Yeah, it's August 27th, Citizens Bank Park. We do still have some spaces open. If you're a corporation or company or an individual that wants to showcase what you do, we have some sponsorships available for you to come and join us. And for everybody out there, I think that this is going to be one of our events that we pull everybody together and kind of get them refocused on what it takes to treat animals properly and to come together as a group. And we're very excited that it's happening in Philadelphia. This is our first event. We do a lot of cruelty cases in Philadelphia, but this is our first event where people in Philadelphia that want to come out and see what we do and see some of the animals. And one of the biggest things is, you remember Remy?
Yep.
Yeah, Remy's actually going to be there for a couple hours during the day.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Well, meet and greet.
Yep, meet and greet. You can take your photo with Remy,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. I mean,
That's
we're
great
very
stuff.
excited.
That's great stuff. So go to Justice Rescue's Facebook page, see some of these adoptable dogs. They're beautiful animals. Check them out. Wolf, great talking with you, friend.
Thank you. You too.
All right, we'll do it again.